There's a catch, and it's taken. Early wicket, that's what they wanted, South Africa. Really important that as far as the home side are concerned to upset this opening stand.
Looking for the ball to shape in, does shape in a touch, but still finds the outside in. A good catch by Hendricks, having to take it low, having to lunge forward a touch. This is the ideal start for South Africa. Win the toss, they pick up an early win.
Well, it's a beautiful drive through extra cover. That is cream for four. What a nice way to start for Johnson Charles. A little bit short. He doesn't have any problem with anything in that region, Johnson Charles. That is a magnificent stroke. That's high over cover. Charles has gone straight. Not right out of the middle, I don't think, but it's hit powerfully for four. Yes, it's fine effort. That's out of the middle. That's racing away for another boundary. Slice that away. And that's a boundary first down. Welcome to the crease, Marco. That has just disappeared for six. And a fine catch as well. What a good grab that is. Laying off. 6 and then 4. 10 off the first two. Pressure transferred to Youngson big time.
Strong hand.
That's been clubbed for 6 more. This is a big over for the West Indies and Johnson Charles. 40 now off 17 balls for Charles. Backing away, hammering that. 1 bounce, that's gone for 4. That is screamed away for another boundary. That is a huge over. 20 off at 5 gone. 53 for 1.
Rabada off the edge and away for 4. Gone at it again. This time it's out. Up in the air and it's over. Oh, tantalizing.
Wasn't really expecting that ball from Makala. He's got his mid on and mid off up. So I thought he was going to go that hard length. I think Mayers as well was also thinking the same kind of.
Bang. Oh, that is hit. That is hit so hard. Don't
for Kyle Mayers. That could be classed as assault and battery on the cricket.
Oh, watch that fly. My goodness, what a shot. Slower ball, it's cut away. Yeah, shouts of catch it again. It's that man at backward pointing. Helped on its way leg side.
Yeah, not the greatest of ball there by Shemo. I think probably trying to get into his pads as he normally would. Got that horribly wrong, unfortunately.
Too short, and there's no boundary big enough.
Yeah, I think at this point there's been absolute carnage. Either with I think I know sometimes
Bang again. 6 again. It's
target score is. I think the West Indies are looking at 300 the way they're kind of going at this point in time.
just like that. Oh, he's got that. He's got that all right. He's got it fine. That's gone for 6-2.
Refer to ball at Cutness, but Charles is hogging the strike.
That's all right. That is a wonderful strike. And the West Indies are already on 125. That is a sumptuous shot to bring up the half century. So good from... Yeah, they thought about it. Yep, it's number 10. And we're in over number 10. Oh, goodness. Oh, it just keeps raining sixes. Johnson Charles.
That too often. I think it's important always, we talk about keep trying to think of taking wickets, but I think 1 year, that might be it. That's
Might be it. It is it. Marco Jansen has struck.
They're apart. It was an interesting point that Rassie van der Dussen made. He didn't think the bowlers had missed their lengths too much. It's just the power of the stroke play. What? Bomb it in. That's going to be out as well. So Paran goes.
One first up to the batter who's just come to the crease, and then another variation back in his strength. So in 4 deliveries he's picked up 2 wickets, and all of a sudden it's rocked this West Indies.
Oh, it's a good hit. It's gone hard and flat. See the speed. Well, this is just slow-mo. Need a lot of bat speed.
Cleared that front leg. This is actually his highest score in T20 internationals.
Garner bowls it. Oh, hello, he's done it! He's done it! He has crushed Chris Gale's West Indian record. A fantastic innings from Johnson Charles.
And on later about this performance, everyone around the world will have appreciated what they've seen here today.
As Neil Mackenzie spotted, there's been a bit of touch to go with the power. And it's another 6 over extra cover. It's almost a completely different thing now, even from 5 years ago.
Yeah, you get the plan here from South Africa. It's definitely trying to go the wide Yorkers, but unfortunately the length that they're hitting and the fact that sometimes they're not even hitting the ground is making it easy for Charles.
Remembering how the ball flies here. And this is 6 more.
Putting out there, bowling wide. He's hitting him over extra cover, becoming slightly straighter. He's just clearing that front leg. He goes straight back over.
That's clever. That's seriously clever. That's a great ball. And he's got it. Marco Jansen eventually wins the battle out there again.
There's confirmation that it's A-OK. Round of applause, pat on the back from David Miller, who's used to exploit something similar to what we've seen here today. But a standing ovation he deserves, and he'll definitely get one because this has been a fantastic exhibition of striking and power. Third run. Here's the one, so it's onto the left foot. Pops up and then lands onto the stumps. And
that isn't the best ball from Wayne Parnell. It's a pretty easy boundary.
Is there enough? Is there enough? Yes, there is enough from Romario Shepherd.
That's right out of the screws. Picked it up, the length was perfect to hit at the end of a T20 game, right underneath it. Straight down the ground.
Latches onto that one, just within his reach.
He hit the winning runs yesterday. There's another terrific hit. I want to know, Bess, have you paid that invoice when you burst the microphone yesterday when you hit the winning runs? Management asked me to ask her that one.
It's tremendous. Come on, raw people, raw. Latch onto it here, Niles, on that from Romario Shepherd.
That's for sure. Sailing over the ropes by meters. Tens of meters. And that's another one.
Enough on that too. Got to keep your eye on the game if you're sitting on.
Sought after in every team when it comes to the back end. He's one of those who plays cameos.
Exit. That is a good breakthrough towards the back end of this innings from Wayne Parnell.
Delighted. Simple catch to Quinton de Kock. But it certainly was a handy knock from Powell.
6 of them.
I think he's going to be wrong, and I'll tell him when I see him.
He's struck.
And the final one is not the first, and it's not the last 6 we'll see of this ground here today. The West Indies have posted their highest total in a T20 international.
There's been so much of this. O'Dean Smith getting in on the act saying, I too can hit a big ball.
Get there, they'll have to get 259 South Africa because King went early. Mayers went for 51 from 27. He had a good partnership with Charles, who was the king of Centuria for the moment. 118 from 46, the fastest century by a West Indian in this
Going at 13. So Rabana with no wickets for Jansen as well as Parnell. But a tough day out.
The same to start. Leg side, and that's away. Now we first start, and the crowd are excited about that.
Yeah, he's got to be disappointed with that start, as I say.
It's quite that as well. Back-to-back boundaries. I need to go with 13 runs and over. That's through the arena, and that's gone for 4. 3 fours off the first overs are good starts. 13 for 9. Oh, what is that is? That's a beauty.
6. He's got into 5th gear or 6th gear very quickly, and he's looking at letting up.
That's the shape we're talking about.
And again, that's 6 more.
Move through the air, but it's banged in short, and de Kock so quickly onto it, going in the same direction.
Short again, and he's hit that high. Has he hit it far enough? That's a question. Yeah.
It's in his mouth for a while there, Quinton de Kock, but it works out just fine. 18 of 3 deliveries.
Listen. Oh, that's good. Straight as a die. Oh, that's cracked away. What a shot. That's right down the middle. Playing with the ball as it slid in towards him and timed it. And he goes strikes and he hammers that one. That's fine for Hartenhausen. 50 up. Just outside 2 overs. He himself some room. He's hit that high. It's not going to be caught, but it is going to be stopped. I think it's stopped. Oh, let's hope he's okay. Pick that up. One bounce and that's gone for 4. Oh, he's decided to join the party. That's Reza. Oh. Got that nice and fine. Holders struggling
After the 6 count.
And there's another 4. Flying drive this time from Hendricks. Lakeside, that's another boundary. Oh, he's got that. He's picked it up and he's hit that a long time. 5th joint fastest overall.
Shifted. A little bit of slingy action, trying to cramp him for room. And de Kock just using that missing leg stump. And anything on it is definitely out of town here. He's responded well. He's bowled 2 slow balls into the surface.
2 overs so far. Slow ball, he's got that over the top. Had to do all the work. He's got to wait for 4 more.
Jason Holder.
There's Quinton de Kock. It's 6 more.
De Kock as well as Reza. I think they pretty much timed everything, found the gaps, found the boundaries actually. I think looking at where we are, we're way above the DLS, as well as where West Indies are, so I think at this point
6 flat, hard. It's you get a pitch as good as this that comes onto the bat. The ball doesn't get stuck in the pitch here.
really that brings wickets.
As predicted by Ian Bishop.
Boy being here, and we were just conversating, socializing.
Yeah, the South African players who aren't playing, and they said they reckon that this would be as good as the 4-3-8 chase in the context of a T20 match. To chase down a massive score like this would be something.
4, I reckon. Yeah. Girls Club. I was about to say you don't blow yourself enough. Crashes it down the ground for 4. Gorgeous stroke.
99. What a magnificent number that is. It's been a delight to watch, that's for sure. Outstanding work from Quinton de Kock. That's high. Who's calling for it? Haran is calling for it. Almost overran.
Been a change up there from Reefer. It was a good catch in the end by Turan. He did first of all negotiate with the man at short 45.
Look at the dismissal.
Have a look here. Was he going to go fingers up, down? The best next.
Oh, Rousseau advances. Right. Oh, he's cranked that up, and that's gone for 6. What a shot that is for Hendricks. He's got the 50 as well. 22 balls.
Draw.
Yeah, it was worth the wait. We haven't seen the maximum from him so far, but
Laying that off nice and fine, and that's another one. Back to back. That's plugged. That's on the mound. Just moves around the crease. Looks for anything short. Right, Rousseau is so strong in that area. Gives it a fair whack, that's for sure. Hello from here, South Africa. Or waited for that and hit it right down the middle. That's going to...
he holds that position. And then when he decides to execute, it's not missing the middle.
Out. And it's straight to him.
Time he advances, tries to hit it over extra cover. You can see how the bat twists in his hands.
Full toss. Short arm jab. 6 runs.
Okay. where you're not going to get too much help off the surface. And if you're not absolutely precise as a bowler, well...
Down the ground. Then a wide. Time on the sidelines, Reza. Oh, there's a wicket.
I like to see more from batters. This is another one I like to see more from the bowlers. It's almost like a slow ball bouncer. Look at the height it comes through and changes his shot. He decides to just try and carry it around to the leg side. Gets the edge on it, a healthy edge and a decent...
Full slap, square, 4 runs. That is beautiful play by Markram.
Pickett, brilliant.
And that has pushed the rate up. Then you go a big shot and get out. You bring a new batsman in. So West Indies have done a nice little squeeze here.
Said hit it like a tracer bullet, and that's a fantastic.
Hit it in the gap. The mid. Latched onto it. And even if there was a slowdown...
20 balls. But it's needed a fantastic shot.
It's been better.
4 runs. 4, 6. In the gap. This has been some run chase at this.
Magnificent again.
Oh yes. Back the way. It's a beautiful shot.
Light work of it.
Away it goes.
A single. That is the skipper out there who gets them over the line. All on the building, the foundation set by Quinton de Kock with his maiden T20 International 100.